So, hello everyone, my name is Soham Gandhi from 4th year BPharm+MBA at SVKM'S NMIMS, and today I'll be taking you through my PowerBi project presentation titled Amazon Marketplace Insights and Performance Hub. Now, this dashboard is built using a realistic Amazon clothing dataset from Kaggle, this one, and basically it focuses on the Indian apparel and fashion segment, which includes many products like kurtas or western dresses, sets, saris, etc. And now basically this data answers the question that how can an apparel seller or Amazon on Amazon an apparel seller on Amazon optimize sales, reduce cancellations, manage inventory, and identify high performing international markets. Now most fashion sellers go through struggles of high cancellations and figuring out how to manage their stock and how the demands would work, how shipping can affect the consumers. And my dashboard basically deals with a 360 degree performance view and deals with the domestic sales, customer behavior, international market, and even inventory management. So first I started with data cleaning of the said Amazon dataset, which proved to be a little difficult because this was very unclean data and I had to remove blanks and duplicate rows, and also remove some unnecessary columns like index numbers. And I also cleaned inconsistent spellings in especially in countries and location based columns, and then I trimmed the data and ensured that the numeric typing of amount and quantity was correct, and basically set the data fields like currency and for some even aggregates like countries and region, states, etc. And next I also created various calculated columns in basically all of these 4 queries, as you can see. And some of them included status group, then order value tier, then unit price amount. My main data revolved around these 3 queries, which you can see: Amazon sale report, which is actually the inventory kind, and the international sale report. And these 3 I got from the Kaggle website. And inventory by SKU I was able to make by myself using a few formulas. And as you can see, in everyone I have reordered, renamed. Then I even had to split a column for the SKU code. It was all congregated like that. So from that I even derived a design number, which I have used in many of the visualizations, which I'll show you now. So this is my home page that I created, and before delving into this, I'll show you that I have all these queries, and I even made relationships in some of them. And not only that, I even made this date dimension table, which in which I included month and year and time and such things. So to basically allow for a time intelligence function like trend analysis. And this really helps to create clean relationship structures, some of which you can see here, like the date being correlated by these. Now I have also created many measures in each of the queries, each of the tables, if you may. Some of the measures have proved to be very useful in creating the visuals, and basically they could be total sales or total quality quantity, then total cancellations, average estimate, total on hand, and other such stuff. Moving on, I'll show you my home page. This is the performance hub, and I used all the Amazon's classic colors like the Amazon blue, this yellow, and then black. And I put a button with a sort of slider function, if you will. I actually used bookmarks, but when you click this, you are able to see this whole key insights. And these are 4 of my pages, and beside them are all the important KPIs. As you can see here, I used multi-row card in all of them, and it basically shows all the most important key performance indicators from each of the pages, like total sales, cancellation percent, total international sales, total on hand, etc. And if you were to click on one of these, even on the arrow, then it will lead you to the next page or the desired page, like this. And then you can click on home and you will return back. So starting with the first page, Amazon sales overview. In this page basically answers which clothing categories sell the most and how do sales trend over time. So it has basic key performance indicators like total sales, total orders, total quantity sold, and even average order value. I used cards for this, KPI cards, and below this is the state-wise sales distribution map, and it shows where apparel demand is strongest. And all of this is interactive, so if you click on something like Maharashtra, then all the other visuals will change accordingly. And now this sales and quantity trend area, I think this was a cluster line and stacked column chart, and it basically reveals monthly fluctuations in clothing demand, and both sales and quantity follow a parallel pattern. If you can see, the columns represent the total sales, and the line represents the quantity sold. So if you were to see and compare for different states, that would be possible here. And it basically shows whether revenue is increasing proportionally with quantity, and even shows the seasonality and or monthly demand changes. There are also months where fewer items are sold, as you can see, but revenue has increased, like May, where we could basically guess that. So this also indicates that whether higher value items or orders are being placed in these months, and then we can come to the top 5 product categories by sales, and this visualizes which apparels are performing the best, as you can see here. And this was column chart, clustered column chart. Then we come to the donut, and this donut chart basically shows how many of the products are expedited by shipping, or are in expedited delivery or a standard delivery. And clothing offer requires faster delivery due to events and occasions, so this helps in logistical planning. And then I also added a cool scroller here, as you can see, and it shows each state's total sales. Moving on, there is also a slicer for date and category, which you can use to basically differentiate, see the different things. And do your calculations accordingly. Even the category is there. So moving on, customer behavior analysis, and this page basically answers why are customers cancelling orders and which categories face delivery issues. Now you can here see again that there are a few important KPIs that I included. And next, there is also a stacked column chart which shows the status analysis and status analysis of the cancellation or delivery or in transit or pending status of the product. And this visual fully shows how reliable our fulfillment process is and what percentage of orders and in delivery versus cancellation. And if you were to see this order value tier, then you could judge how the high value and medium value and low value tier products are being delivered, how hastily they are delivered, how many of them are being cancelled. And this funnel chart basically shows that by each category, like kurta, how many are being cancelled and how many are being delivered here. And it is all very important for clean deliveries, ensuring clean deliveries, and seeing if there are any logistical problems in the business, and also see that how much revenue comes from high value orders or low value orders. Now there is this overall consumer behavior trend chart, and it also changes based on the exact date that you select here, and it shows you seasonal spikes and trends in succession. And moving on, we also have, of course, here both the splicers. Moving on to inventory and product analytics dashboard. So this basically answers whether we have enough stock of each clothing size and category, and it also has KPI gauges like total on hand, fast moving SKUs, meaning the fast moving products, and SKUs in stock. Now SKU is the code that is given to each of the clothing. Here you can see the bar chart which shows various top sizes, starting from a small L, M, XL, and which is very essential for apparel sellers, since size imbalances can cause stockouts. And you can basically judge how much of many products of a particular size you have in the stock. But this is a little inaccurate and more for the graphical sense. Here we come to the matrix and I think a little bit of heat chart, if you may. and this shows accurately how many stocks you have left in the each product category, and it shows if there is a deficiency somewhere in the common sizes like L or M about a particular product. Like you can see here in blouses, the L and M are significantly lower than the free size. Moving on, there is also this donut chart which helps us understand that which apparel categories are dominating the inventory and how much is left over of each. There are also date and category again to ensure all of the data that you want. And for the next one and last one, there is international sales, and this page basically answers which countries buy our apparel internationally and who are our top customers. Now, as you can see here on the map, there are various countries where Amazon is selling their clothing lines. Apparel sellers are selling on Amazon, and if you see, the top country here for international sales is US. So that means that the ethnic wears and kurtas are in demand in US. And you can also see that here are the top 10 international customers by sales. So this helps us in basically prioritizing the customers and build a B2B business. And lastly, if you see here, the monthly international sales can be judged using this area chart. For each one, I have also included a button that leads you back to the home. So thank you.